poppin', everybody? Battle Rap Opinions. Follow me at JLegend100 on Instagram and on Twitter. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the alert bell. Hit the like button. I want to remind everybody, too, for the record, most of these recaps, with the exception of this one right here, well, let me rephrase it. The ones that I posted yesterday were all off the first watch. This one right here, I'm about to do Glu Eazy versus Ryda, is off 2 watches. And the reason why was because yesterday I missed the first round when the pay-per-view started. So I saw I saw the second and the third. I saw the very end of the first round. So I went back and just watched the whole battle all over again right now. Makes sense to just do so now. And then the same thing with T-Top battle and the Geechee battle. I watched most of the battle, but at one point my stream froze in the third round. Like, I think towards the end of the second round of T-Top's second, and at one point in the third round, both times it froze. So I'm just gonna watch that all over again and put out a recap. That's why I ain't put one out yet. And then the same thing again happened to me in the DNA and Danny Myers joint. In the second round, my stream froze. So at that point, I just gave up, left it alone. My stream was fine for all the other battles, you know what I'm saying? But I just gave up at that point and figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna rewatch it all again today and bring you guys the recaps. So you know, we're gonna start off. First off, again, I have to go over some of the things that Ryda said in terms of the fans. That it is true. Like, people, and Glu Eazy said the same thing. Like, people were saying these guys are on the same team to duck smoke from each other so that they don't have to battle. Then when it was announced that these guys are going to battle each other, people had a big problem with that too. And it's like, there's no fucking winning. Just like I understand the 2-on-2 they did with Jack Boy and JT, Ryda, and I think Drugs. They did the 2-on-2. If you guys haven't seen it, you can see the Union episodes we did with Jack Boy. And Jack Boy even gets into that, where it's like they did it just for rec. Just to go at each other, have some fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want to say, one thing I hated about people forming teams that weren't an original battle rap team, like a Dot Mob, Team Hami, NYB, so on and so forth, was the point. Like, damn, you know, we won't see them battle. But then when you see a team like Ryda's Block get together and they all, one of the main things is they have to battle each other. You know, people knock that too. So it's like, yo, you got to make up your mind what I really want in this battle rap thing. You know what I'm saying? I think highly of Glu Eazy. Ryda is somebody I'm slowly paying more attention to. I didn't watch a lot of his battles in the beginning. Recently, I've been watching more of his battles. He had a dope battle with Cuban that didn't go his way because he ended up choking, but it was a very good battle anyway. You guys should go check that out. And we've been seeing Glu Eazy here and there, you know, doing this thing. Shotgun Suge. We saw Glu Eazy and Danny Myers, which was fire. Glu Eazy, Geechee Gotti was fire. So on and so forth. So check out both these guys' prior battles. Remember, this is Strike 2.5 card. First round was on Ryda. That Tony Dungy line was crazy. He was talking about, he had a suicide line. He was talking about Tony Dungy's son. I hate lines like that. The truth of the matter is, I hate lines like that. I don't like when people talk about dead people and kids and shit like that. But it seems to be okay in battle rap, so therefore it was a creative line, so I'm giving them credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Tony Dungy line was crazy. That line he said, a different line he had where he said, I hit him for 40 acres and get the mule back. If you hear the whole setup that went into that whole line, you understand that was dope. He was talking about shooting them from afar. Like, it was definitely dope. I love the way he set it up and everything. The arts and crafts line was pretty dope, and then the end of his first round really consists mostly of jokes. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty straightforward round, and I thought it was a pretty good way to set it off. But I have some issues that I'll get to at the end of the recap. First round on Glu Eazy, he had a line where he said, "Rock won't even let you in the cave. You a guard dog." That was pretty funny and it was dope. That Vitiligo line was very good. Then he started flowing at some point, so he had like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 bars of him just flowing. You know what I'm saying? And I always like to see that in battle rap because it also brings back the rap, you know, the rap and hip hop element of the battle rap. Like, Maybe that's why, you know, I like watching guys like Ty Law, B Magic, having them, because it just sounds like some of the stuff they spitting could go to a beat as well. So I enjoy when guys flow like that, and it's not just like an aggressive spoken word, you know, almost not trying to diss them, but like a Charlie Clips. We've heard Charlie Clips on beats pretty good. Excuse me, spitting bars. But when you hear him in battle rap, it's almost like he's just talking his bars. There's a lot of guys like that. I'm just using Charlie Clips as an example. So when I hear a guy flow, you know, I love it, and it normally, the crowd normally loves it as well. He has some things which maybe we should get to on another blog, where it seemed like in that first round, like he was kind of exposing that the Goonies really aren't as close as everybody think they are. You know, but whatever. I'm not going to get into all that TMZ shit at this fucking moment. It's just a question for a later blog, you know what I'm saying? Like, it raises some questions in my mind, but I won't get to that now. Second round, that Geechee sewing line was pretty dope, and he had a line where he saw about breaking down glue, like acetone. I think very highly of that bar, especially because I've used acetone before. So, and I'm currently using it now. Again, if you guys don't know, I'm reopening my my business that I had. You know, we'll get more detail of that later, man. But it also deals with custom sneakers. You know, so be on the lookout for that. I'm actually doing a pair now. I'm almost done with. So I've used acetone for various reasons, but specifically when I used it for my custom sneakers that I sell, and it's like, yo, that's you know, that line hit very, very good with me. Glu Eazy goes in his round, and he had the Flying Brian line, which I thought was crazy. That Joy Rider line was crazy. But then he forgot his round, and he just chokes and admits right there, yo, man, I forgot my round. Now, I wasn't too happy about that. And again, we'll get into that. We'll get into that again at the end, after this third round. So in the third round, Ryda, that movie, that Marvel movie clip, that Marvel movie clip at the end line was definitely fire. He started talking to Smack, and I guess expressing how him and a lot of guys feel about Smack, and in particular Ryda feeling like he's been so loyal to them, and he didn't do this, he did a lot of things going back and forth with Smack. I didn't think this was the time or the place for that. And, you know, he went to this whole thing, talk about chest choking and other guys not being prepared. But you got to understand something. When you saying that, you're actually dissing your own teammate, your own Goonie teammate. Because who's been the main person been talking about, been showing up unprepared? So you talking about all the chances they gave Chess and so on and so forth, why they not giving you a chance? I just felt like you could have sat there and really gave your opinion on shit without having to necessarily call guys out if you're not going to battle them. And secondly, it's like, it's hypocritical. Like, the nerve of you to sit there and say that. Do you open your mouth and say that about Twerk? Because he's the main one that been doing that in all these in recent events. So what are you talking about? Was he throwing subliminal shots at Twerk on purpose? I don't understand that. And at the end of the day, here's the thing. Everything I'm saying right now is somebody around here who's going to turn around and call me some sort of fucking hater. When at the end of the day, it's the truth. Break down what it was he was saying in that third round of Smack. Break that down and tell me that don't fucking apply to Twerk. So it's like, you got to watch what you're saying when you know it's somebody on your team. So was you purposely throwing shots, subliminals? Or did you just really not pay attention to what you were saying and then realize that would reflect on your own teammate as well? I'm kind of confused. He had a dope third round. Even with everything I just said, it was overall it was dope. The problem is you're not attacking Glu Eazy. So you're taking off a whole third round to air out your issues with Smack, air out what you think of the competition. And it's like you still in the battle. You still not, you know, and I understand I'm not going to kill him so much for that because he's going against Glu, and I'm pretty sure, you know, that had something to do with it. But at the same time, it's like I tell everybody, at some point, remember, you're in the battle. If you're sacrificing a round to talk about something you want to get off your chest, make sure your other 2 rounds are 100% killer. Or only use a portion of your round and then get back into attacking your opponent. Because other than that, I don't care how dope your round is. If you are not attacking your opponent, if nothing you're saying has anything to do with your opponent, I'm not scoring points for you. It doesn't mean I don't like the round. I'm just not scoring. It's a competition at the end of the day. So I can't let you win this competition when you wasn't even addressing the guy you competed against. You understand? So it's not, again, it's not that I didn't like that third round. It's just, it's not an attacking on your opponent. Glu Eazy GOAT, man. He said you'll be a rider forever. He goes, be a rider forever. Paraplegic. I'm butchering the line. Please forgive me. But that line was fucking fire. Then he took a very short time, only a few bars, and went at Big K and a few other white rappers. And that's the way he put it. I'm not labeled as white rappers, whatever the fuck. That was what he did. At the end of the day, I have Glu Eazy taking this battle. I have him on the first and the third. Clearly, the first round to me, I thought it was clearly that Glu took that, and I thought that was Glu's strongest round. Second round, even though Ryda, in my opinion, excuse me, I'm sorry, I got my nose. Yeah, so Glu Eazy's first round was his best round. It was fire. Second round, Ryder's second round was his best round of the whole thing, which was another fire battle, and I gave him that second round. And that doesn't include the choke. I thought he put enough pressure in that second round where Glu was going to really have to come with it. So, you know, the choke makes you lose the round anyway, but I don't want to discredit Ryda. He had a very good second round. That was his tightest round. The third round, too, Glu Eazy gets that round, but it was a beatable round. If it wasn't that Ryda's talking about a whole bunch of other shit, Ryda had an opportunity to win that round. Glu Eazy's third wasn't all that great. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. You know, so at the end of the day, man, this was a decent battle. I won't lie. I expected more from both of them. Glu, in your second round, my issue with you in your second round is this strike 2.5. If you have a lot to say about other guys and so on and so forth, and you guys are going on about people not showing up and how you as a person should get more love, Glu Eazy showed up with a URL jacket. The jacket looked pretty cool, to be honest. I found it weird, though. You have a URL jacket on and a Smack t-shirt under the shit. Then both of you guys are kind of pandering to Smack to try to get him to book you more. And I understand it to a degree, but it came off realistically. It came off looking funny to me. And I just felt like if you Glu Eazy and you Ryda, and you're finally getting, especially for Ryda, you're finally back on URL stage, the strike 2.5 card was kind of like making fun of these guys who allegedly went on strike. Like, how you not here? You're talking about you're more loyal and you're more talented. You should get the spot, but then you show up and can't finish your second round, Glu? I don't understand that shit. And neither one of you guys really came out with dope performance like that. Glu probably had the better performance, especially in that first round. But overall, like, you guys, you didn't give us much to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on the recap, man. Again, I want to see both these dudes back in the ring. I want to see them both back on URL. I want to see them both get a better opportunity. There's no secret that I think extremely highly of Jack Boy. You know, I think he should definitely be getting a whole lot bigger names. You know what I'm saying? So overall, let's see what's good for the Goonies coming up. If they don't get on cards to finish the year out, hopefully, you know, they'll be in something early in 2019, and hopefully we'll see more of Ryda and Glu and them back at their true form, because we know how dope they both can be. Let's be real about that, all right? So, salute. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the alert bell. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you. Check out the other recaps from the Strike 2.5 on my channel. And make sure you check out the Union blogs. The intro and outro graphics you see here was all done by Visual of the Union. Also, you can check out his channel, Battle Rap Boutique. But if you need any sort of intros or any sort of graphic work, go holler at him. But remember, do not go over there asking for nothing free, man. It's a business out here. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want nobody asking you, coming to your place of business or coming to you and wanting you to use your talents all the time for their well-being and you not get compensated, all right? So make sure you check out my comrade. Thank you again for rocking with me. Salute.